Do you want to talk a little bit about the connection that you have here at the hospice?
But Alan was admitted to the inpatient unit for pain relief, to try to get his pain under control. However, once he came in and they did a CT scan, they found that the cancer had spread, and he was in here for 4 weeks and didn't come home. So he died here, and the staff were just absolutely amazing, not just with me, with the whole family. And after Alan died, I came for bereavement support, and they were amazing with that. And then I did a couple of coffee mornings to raise some funds. And when I brought the money in, one of the fundraisers said to me, "When you retire, what about coming and working for me in fundraising?" When I came for my interview, I was asked about doing the ward as a ward helper, and I was not very keen, and I didn't know how I would cope. But anyway, when I came, the lady who trained me, the room Alan had been in was empty, and she said, "Why don't you go in and, you know, just sit for a few minutes?" And I went in and cried, but I was fine after that. And I had always been drawn back to the hospice. I think you either never want to see the place again, or you're drawn back. And I used to bring chocolates and biscuits for the staff on the ward just so I could come. And I just feel from day one that a warm blanket, a hug comes around you when you come in here. So now I do quite a lot as a volunteer. I work in fundraising on the ward. I work with the social workers, doing memory programs with the families and things, and I just love it.
The thing is with this one is it's just so relaxed, isn't it? Like it could be sat there, so that is really lovely. I mean, it could be that one. I prefer that one, or one of these.
And then that was 35 years, because we renewed our wedding vows, because we knew we'd always been going to do it at 40 years, but we knew he wasn't going to be here at 40 years, so we renewed them. So that's him at 35 years.
Hi Eleanor, it's lovely to see you.
Thank you.
So it's quite some time ago that we saw each other last, and you showed me your photos of you and Alan, of which I have the one you wanted me to work from here. He was an absolute pleasure to paint. He has a lovely face and beautiful eyes. So if you remember, the painting's in black and white, has a colour behind him. So I'm going to reveal the painting now.
Oh, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Honestly, he was absolutely lovely to paint. He's got a really royal feeling about him.
He was always very straight, because he'd been in the TA for 37 years, and he used to stand to attention for his photographs.
Yeah, I can feel that. And I just kept the colour actually quite neutral, even though it's got a bit of a green element, with a nod to the military.
It is, it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I can't get over it. It's just like he's stepping out of it.
I've really enjoyed him being in my studio actually, because once I paint him, I put him on the shelf, and all the paintings they're like my little family that I've painted. So it's so lovely, and I feel them. I feel him. I feel what you told me and from the photograph. So I hope I've done him justice.
It is. It's absolutely amazing. That's just him.
Oh, good.
It's just
Good,
him.
good. So the paintings are going to go into an exhibition together, and then he'll come home to you. So will you be putting that on your wall?
Oh, you definitely. I've got one wall that's all paintings, and there's quite a big, not paintings, pictures, photographs. And there's one in the middle of Alan. It's not as big as that, but that's where that'll go, right in the middle of the family.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good.
I can't get over it.
It's something different, isn't it? Like, we see a lot of photographs now, and we have them on our phones, but then when it's a painting, it's like another thing.
Yeah. It's a totally different dimension.
Yeah. So the whole the project's called Portraits with Purpose, and I wanted to work with families who wanted to explore the continuing bonds between themselves and the person who has passed away. Do you feel like this has helped, this process?
Definitely. It's in my mind every day anyway.
Yeah.
But when I was asked if I would like to have the portrait painted, it keeps it uppermost in your mind. Mm-hmm. And my grandchildren were only very young when Alan died, and I talk about him all the time. And it's 16 years in August, but I talk about him all the time and to keep him alive for the children. And I just think that, well, the whole process is brought him more to the fore, and thinking, I wonder what it would be like, I hope it looks like it. Things like that. Yeah. But now that this is here, it's fulfilled everything that I could have ever dreamt of. It's absolutely amazing. And the hospice, I always feel like I'm enveloped when I'm at the hospice anyway.
Yeah, that is so important, isn't it? It's such a lovely place.
Yeah.